Hi, my name is Mackenzie Dolan, and I'm here to do a Unit 4 digital storyboard. My first section is on Odyssey plans. With my first Odyssey plan, I learned about new food locations and study spots to try on campus. My Odyssey Plan 2 was about interacting with new people on campus and learning to become a leader and broaden my public speaking. Odyssey Plan 3 was about balancing schoolwork, personal life, and preparing for graduation. So far, I like the major I chose, which is medical imaging diagnostic sonography. I see myself doing this career in the future. I'm enjoying my life at IUP and feel comfortable continuing forward. I like it the most out of the 3 colleges I've attended. My next section is about life design mindsets. Use the collaboration life design mindset. Helps you succeed in college by networking. You can meet new friends this way and allows you to obtain new study buddies. One topic I loved for reframing is in week 7. This lesson was, it's never too late to make incremental changes and move forward. Being curious can lead to many opportunities in life. Seeking out new opportunities has opened new pathways for my life. Always stay curious. The next subject is on relationship constellations. Sheila Gardner is my first one. She helped direct me to any department that I may need to contact. Dr. Baum is my navigator. She helped me with my scheduling and planning for future semesters at IUP. My sister is also one of the constellations I have. She is an IUP alumni. And she can help me around campus and any academic questions I have. My dad is also one I have. He has connections to a lot of areas and can help recommend me for work. The next section is academic skills. Time management has improved my academic success. We learned about this in week 3 of the course. Improving my email etiquette in week 7 lessons has improved my academic success. It's allowed me to ask questions respectfully towards my professors. When I've sent an email in the past, sometimes I wouldn't get a reply. Since improving my skills, I seem to spark my professor's interest more and get a response. Energy mapping allows me to visually see what energizes or drains me. We talked about this in week 11, lesson 1. I'm able to make changes to my daily routine so that I'm not saving energy draining tasks for the worst time of the day. Something I need to improve on is my study techniques. We had a lesson on this in week 5. Study strategies. I need to briefly review this to increase my skills. Some IUP resources I've gone to is the Stapleton Library to study. I've used the financial aid office to pick up a refund check. I've gone to a couple of meetings through IUP's Nutrition Connection Center, and they've helped me. This isn't a resource that I've personally used, but I love that. IUP has a Narcan vending machine in the suites on Maple East. My journal reflections for my week 5 journal, it was prompt titled, How is college measuring up against the expectations that you have had before you arrived? At the beginning of the semester, I was excited to experience college life and had positive experiences with the staff. Since then, I feel more comfortable talking with my navigator about the future. I'm excited to continue using resources at IUP, such as Nutrition Connection. My week 10 journal prompt was titled, In what ways are you prioritizing your health? Do you have any room for improvement when it comes to sleep, physical activity, or eating well? I talked about not being able to sleep many hours at night and about my nutrition class. We discussed healthy ways to eat and easy meal prepping for busy weeks at college. I've implemented a few of these changes into my life and have slightly improved. I still don't get enough sleep at night, but I took my advice from the beginning of the semester and started listening to relaxing music before bed. This helps me fall asleep quicker. My week 12 journal prompt was titled, What was the most meaningful compliment you've ever received? I talked about a compliment I received at my work about how caring I am. I still talk about this compliment to this day, and it's helped motivate me to finish this semester. I want to be able to graduate and show patients the care that we desperately need in healthcare. My week 15 journal prompt was titled, I might have been a typo. How are you taking care of yourself? This prompt helped me to reflect on my health and allowed me to realize that I need to make some changes. After replying to this prompt, I've improved my self-care and mental health during finals week. For Fly Fridays, my first Fly Friday, I've attended the Beyond the Words, the Art of Powerful Communication. I learned a lot about this. This is about reading body language. And people can look naturally angry when resting their face, so you have to learn how to properly read their language. 30, don't consider biases, both personal and cultural. 4th, we take meaning from a single gesture. You should use at least 3 gestures before you jump to conclusions. What are the quotes that I took from this meeting was our bodies can change our minds, and our minds can change our behavior, and our behavior can change the outcomes. For our second Fly Friday, this was about the professional panel series, Careers in Healthcare. I learned about different jobs in the healthcare field. We attended a Zoom meeting with a bunch of healthcare professionals. We talked about adapting to different environments, learning new skills. We learned about technology and how it's evolving in healthcare, and obviously about AI voice recognition being considered when charting in healthcare. During our third activity, this was my meeting with my navigator, Dr. Baum. We talked about my spring 2026 schedule and what to expect. We talked about having another meeting within the semester to go over all my transfer credits and see if I was able to graduate early, which I did attend. For my informational interview, I found an MRI technologist on YouTube named Mimi Lee. I wasn't able to get in contact with anyone for an interview, so this is what I did instead. I did a bunch of research on a bunch of questions she's asked, and she kind of went over what to expect in being an MRI technologist, hours, the schooling, and yeah, she seemed very passionate about her job. In this slide, I talked about the questions she goes over, the possibility of cross training while on the job site, so I could graduate in a certain field and then enter the workforce and train through my job to do different careers. And in the last slide, I just talked about the importance of the clinical hours and doing hands-on work. This is what Mimi Lee was saying, to really prioritize and to broaden my skills. For my connections are everything reflection, I have chapter 1. It starts with 1. This chapter talks about making a connection with a professor or peer and the impact it has on you. I made a connection with my navigator, Dr. Baum. She has helped me develop the plan for my future semester at IUP, which has taken a lot of stress off of me. In chapter 3, you have what it takes. This chapter talks about comparing yourself to others and downplaying your own accomplishments because of it. It's important to realize what you bring to the table and how significant all your achievements actually are. You have what it takes to make it through college. Chapter 9, building your relationship constellation. This chapter addresses the importance of building these purposeful and strong connections while at college. You can learn skills from these individuals and thrive together. And that's everything. Thanks for watching.